Okay, so we've seen this action in the Middle East, more drama. Israel attacking Iran, Iran retaliating. I don't know, there's always drama in the Middle East, but how does it affect us? Well, whenever there's drama in the Middle East, oil prices go crazy. This is what happened on Friday there. Look at this, everything up 7%, even natural gas up 2.5%. And you know what? Oil really needed this. Here's the chart for oil. Look at this 1 month chart. It was just dragging on there at $60 WTI price. Spiked up $10. Look at this. Back in action here. Back at the levels it was at 6, 7 months ago. There's that little downfall. You know, there was talk of it going under $50. WTI came back. As always with oil and Middle East conflicts, they don't really last. So I'd be cautious about buying it. But look at this. Here is Suncor. Look at this chart here from the tariff related drama. You know, we're talking like 50% move here. Synovus, again, another good 25% move here. Not bad chart here, above the 200-day moving average. What's it look like on the weekly? Okay, it's hitting some stuff on the weekly. I'd be cautious. Yeah, and you know, these were the Trump tariffs. Big moves since then. Anyways, I was looking at how this affected me. And during the Trump-related tariffs, I did have Bank of Nova Scotia. I've owned the stock for a long time now, anyways, in my RSP, my retirement savings account. And I actually thought about getting more aggressive during the tariff related news. And one of the ways I did that was I actually sold Bank of Nova Scotia right around here. I looked it up, it was at around $50. So it must have been, yeah, somewhere around here, early May. I sold this one. I couldn't sell it down here, I guess. Couldn't pull the trigger on it, but up here around $50, I said, you know what? I was getting a 6.5% yield, but I said, you know what else can I buy? And I ended up buying these two stocks. Here you go, Mag Energy. End up buying this around here around the $20 mark. It is up a good 25%, so it ended up being a good move. Of course, this spike right here is a Strathcona trying to buy him out. See what happens with that offer. Next, I actually sold Terminally Oil, my RSP. I really like this stock still, though. I think this is going to be $100 stock if they just stop issuing shares. I'm probably going to get back into this one, but they just keep issuing more shares and end up buying Athabasca Oil here. Turned out to be a really good move. I bought it right here around 450, 470, somewhere around this area here. And look at this. This one's up almost 50%. It's up 7% on the day. This one had a crazy day. You know, getting more aggressive during the Trump tariffs really gave me a noticeable speed run in my RSP account. Definitely juiced up the returns. And you know what, before I end the video here, I just want to state that I am thinking about taking profits. Any events like this never really last. You get the huge spike in oil prices and they come back down. Middle East conflicts kind of die down. I just don't have anything I'm super interested in buying right now. But you never know. If I see something I really like, I won't be afraid to sell any of these stocks here. So if you think there's anything interesting that I should look into, leave it down in the comment section below. I'm always looking for interesting companies to look into here. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you later.